just been down to England, pick up an Apple Mac for editing the paragliding videos. Courtesy of Fiona's car, as my sister's across in the Edinburgh area for a wee 4-day break. So she dropped me off near Trapain, hiked up the Law, just about to fly. So I've flown here many times, but usually when it's soarable and sunny. It's a very light breeze, quite variable in direction. Might be meeting up with some of the guys tomorrow morning. So either here or I'll hike back to Edinburgh and then on over to Dundee. Didn't get the chance to hike and fly it last time I was across on the photo shoot. But next time I might have a bash at Berwick Law in the distance. So, walking up, it was generally north with maybe a wee bit west. Up at the top here it's been very light, tiny bit north, tiny bit south, and the wind turbines, if I remember correctly, it's Crystal Forest or Crystal Vein Forest or something like that's called. So just moving slowly up there. Driving up the road about, I suppose about an hour ago now, there's a decent enough looking breeze there. Trapain Law Farm maybe? I can't remember. There's the two, one either side of the road, east and west. I think it's DUN, Trapain Law Wind Farm. So I've got to take a quick hike round and film from some of the edges. That's up on the trig point. You can hop up here using the glider when there's a decent breeze, but certainly not today. Okay, trig point and wee cairn bit at the top. This is the south face. Get a fair old bit of climbing done here. Climbers part down there. Some good rock faces there for them. And then there's a ridge, which is a north facing ridge. And the monument on the top, if I can get the zoom in correctly. Yeah, there we go. That's Captain Balfour's, I think his great grandfather, who's a Prime Minister. That's a sort of memorial to him. Quite a nice wee ridge there. Flown it a couple of times, but quite cross wind conditions. Never really been up there when it's suitable for soaring. You park right next to the road. So we've got a good steep face here. South to, I think it's got a wee bit southeast. Good drop off. Hell of a hike up that side though, but nice and soarable. And with good top landing potentials. And certainly when there's no crops in the field, lots and lots of bottom landing options. But tend to fly this side and top land. Right, now this is the least flyable bit, the east end. A couple of problems with here. One particularly when you're going down to land, in that there's the stripped woods down there. So the landing area tends to get dirty air. Also the air flows round the hill and it's quite a narrow face. There's not really much in the way of an east face here. Flown it a couple of times, but it's not really worth it to be honest. And then round on the north to east face there's the quarry. So again the air down there can get quite mixed. Because the quarry's on the north side though, it's not really an issue from the point of view of getting sun blazing on the rocks and sort of disturbed thermals. Because the thermals on the lee side of the hill, if you're flying the south side, can affect the wind significantly, but here, never found that. It's not as if I fly here that often. But round to this bit is much nicer again. Good drop off. Airflow is pretty clean out front. But if you drop below the ridge height, you're really flying all the way down. So top landing's best. Overcast day is quite good. Nice gentle breeze giving it soarable. And as I say, it's not really worth the bother on a pure easterly, but it is doable. You'd be pushed to get more than one glider up there though. You'd have to take turns, and you're launching just tiptoe down and then over the fences and out. Basically not worth the bother if it's bang on the end. Now the one thing that the northeast corner is quite good for is if you're doing a top to bottom flight down to land at the car park. So we've got quite a good area here with a gentle breeze to lay out, jogging down, make sure the wing's fully flying by there, glide out over the fence, and then down below, you can zoom into that, we've got the road. Once you're down at the bottom, any slight crosswind will give you a headwind, tailwind situation, and the wind goes round the hill. So whichever side is giving you the tailwind, you take your last run downwind and then turn round, landing into wind, and you can land right into the car park area. So if you're parked on the north side of the hill, it's quite nice. I'm dropping off in the evening for a quick bail down, and you get the always spectacular when you go over cliff edges, a bit like Mamtor, just sudden drop off, and save the knees instead of walking down. Okay, trig point's up there, still the south face here, going round the southwest, and you can see just how much that drops off. It really drops down there. There's bits that are truly vertical, so you get some good flying here, and then goes round in quite a nice westerly face. So wind's starting to pick up, so probably stop filming the site in a minute and start flying the site. That's feeling quite nice. And round to this side, and then it rolls on round. Quite a nice broad, low year time pilot friendly sort of general west face, so it's good for that. You've got to watch underfoot here. Again, good area for the glider layout, but when you get near the edge, you don't want to mess about with your footing. And round there, step bits, step bits, step bits, bits you can fly in different ledges, taking generally westerly, back to the glider. See what happens. Aye!
Oh no! Mommy's